Welcome back to my Leagues journey. Last time we got started off by picking our first few relics, going with Excavator, Farming Frenzy, Assassin's Insight, and ending it off with Clue Connoisseur. We are now looking ahead at the Tier 5 Combat Relics as our next goal. So we're kicking things off with a quest, One Piercing Note, which unlocks the Devotion ability and Sacrifice ability. And that is One Piercing Note completed, mainly completed for the Devotion ability. Okay, let's gain some more league points. We'll do a little bit of whirligig hunting, and the XP is going to be pretty good. So let's get started. 760 per stack. That is very nice. That is 200 hunter creatures caught. And I figure it's time to start training some combat. So that is Fight Arena completed. The XP I'm going to get from this is absolutely insane. I'm only level 8 attack right now. But let's finish the quest here, and 114,000 attack XP all the way from level 8 to level 49. Alright, I think I'm going to do another quest. We'll take a look at them and try and get a little bit more starting XP before we actually start training those skills. And just about finished another quest. We went with Tree Gnome Village. Unfortunately, Waterfall quest was auto-completed, because that would have been a really nice quest to do. But these two we'll have to do, and we'll just have to train up strength, maybe another way, or possibly even do Haunted Mine. That is another option. But once this quest is done, it should give around 100,000 XP, 91,000 attack XP. We're up to level 56 attack. And now we have access to Spirit Trees as well, which is kind of nice. And access to the Tree Gnome Village. I don't think there's any... Or I guess there's a few tasks for this. We can do the agility course here. May as well do that. Nice. We got 30 points for killing a demon and 30 points for level 50 combat. Just finished the circus, and wow, that is a lot of XP. Level 30 range now. Got some magic levels and some agility levels. Nice, level 80 mining, 80 more points. Just AFKing for a bit, but making some good progress. Oh, nice, that's a good task. 80 points to mine 10 Bainite ore up in Fremenic province. Hey, there we go, mine 70 Bainite ore. That was a hard task or an elite task or whatever, 200 points, which is really good. Okay, so now that we finished mining for a little bit, we're still about 1,500 points away from the next tier. So I think the play is going to be completing some more clues, since we do have a few. So we'll complete the few that I have in my inventory. One of them being an elite clue. So let's get the clue solver up and ready to go. Okay. And we'll start, actually, let's start with the elite clue. Okay, yeah, there's our two caskets. 80 points for completing an elite clue. And honestly, yeah, we'll do these other two first, actually, and then we'll open. Nice, that is so quick. First hard clue. This will be a task. All done. First hard clue, I believe. That's another 30 points. Let's go. All right, we got our 3 caskets here. We'll start with the easy, then go to the hard, and then the elite. Easy caskets. Nice 1 mil. 60k. The pages, I think, is actually going to be useful. Next up are the hard caskets. We got 197k. 2 mil, Pirate's Hat. Okay, let's open our 2 elites. Got 2 mil. We did get a master. That is great. We like the master clues. Some prayer pots as well. Second elite. Another 1.3 mil. Some more uniques. Collect 10 unique items. Got us 10 points. May as well do the master now. There we go. Completed our first master clue. That is another 80 points. Clue relic is coming in handy for sure. Alright, see what we get. Okay, 100k is nice. Prayer renewals, some mahogany planks, a seed. Master number 2. 41 mil. Very nice. We got the Soul Ornament Kit. That's actually really cool. I'll definitely use that. And oh, and some uncut dragon stones. That's nice. That's honestly a really good casket. 40 mil. Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with this clue relic just because you can complete them so fast. But yeah, we didn't gain too many points. Still need quite a few left for the next tier. And we've just been completing a few tasks that I have put off, going through the list and getting all of the easy ones done. And this one here is burn 25 willow logs for 30 more league points, 890 away from the combat relic. And that is the quest You Are It completed for 10 points, but I mainly did this for the free Dungeoneering XP. Once you complete the quest, you get an amulet where you can gain 10,000 Dungeoneering XP in various different locations, and this will catapult me from level 1 Dungeoneering all the way up to level 61. So now that we've finished the You Are It quest, we can dig in some different locations for some Dungeoneering XP. There it is, 80,000 Dungeoneering XP for the one trinket. From level 1 to level 47 Dungeoneering, just like that. There it is, another 80,000 XP, we're level 54 Dungeoneering. There it is, another 80,000 XP, we're up to level 58 Dungeoneering. And another 80k, we're up to level 61 Dungeoneering. Just like that. And that's another hard task, 80 more points. And that's another hard task that I could have done a very long time ago, just make a mithril plate body in the Lumbridge sewer. So we're going to be doing another quest, Vampire Slayer. It's actually a really quick quest. We got the items, I just need to defeat the vampire and we should be done. We get a little bit of XP and 30 points for this, so that's why we're going ahead with it. And that is the quest completed, 3 quest points, which is pretty good. But we did get this combat XP lamp. And I think I'm going to put it on range, just because range is going to be probably one of the hardest to level up. So 38,000, we're up to level 43 ranged. And we're getting really close. I can't wait to get the melee relic, and then we'll be training some melee, doing some more combat, which will make things much more enjoyable. So let's go do some more tasks. And that's another task completed. Catch 100 lobster. 110 points away. Oh my goodness, catch a spirit impling. It's 80 points. We just unlocked the next tier. Let's go. Alright, let's do it. Let's unlock the next tier. And I was between necromancy and melee, but melee just looks too fun. Especially with the 10% lifesteal. You know, increased base damage is huge, better attack range. It's going to be fun trying out melee, so let's do it. We're going to unlock Barbarism, and that's it. Barbarism is activated. We have moved to the next tier. So some of the passives we unlocked, we actually unlocked Ancient Curses. I can swap to that spellbook now. When getting assigned a Soul Reaper, we can choose the task. We unlocked Vorkath and Damascus. So lots of bosses being unlocked. And I think to start, well, let's start doing some Slayer maybe. Okay, we are gaining a lot of levels. 24 melee. We started at like level 10, I think. And we should get quite a few clue scrolls down here as well, which is really nice. Okay, so I'm just going to AFK for quite a while and just get my combat up. Okay, so I think I am done for the night. It was very successful. Spent about an hour training here, and as you can see, 44 medium clues. So that is going to get us some points later on. And we got our combat stats up quite a bit, 71 attack, 70 strength. I'd like to trade it a little bit more, and then we'll probably start doing some bosses with this gear. So we are done AFKing in the Abyss for now. I did accumulate 103 medium clue scrolls, and I kind of want to try and complete them all. So we'll see how that goes. I do have a few hard clues as well that I got from some hellhounds, But yeah, the plan is going to be try and complete all of these clues. And then we're going to have a huge opening. I should get a bunch of tasks, which is going to be a lot of fun. And yeah, we're going to go through the hards first. And then we'll see where we're at once we're done these hards. We've been grinding away at these clues, and we've accumulated quite a few caskets, but I'm just one clue away from completing a task, completing 25 of these hard clues, and also 25 medium clues as well. And that is our 25th hard clue completed, only for 30 points, which is kind of disappointing. Now let's quickly complete a medium clue, get some more points from that. And that is the 25th medium clue completed. Alright, we got our clue caskets out. Let's start with the two easies that I have here. Nice 1.2 mil. We'll take that from an easy. 2 mil. Now let's just go through those medium clues. We are just going for some collection logs to get some more league points. Now with hard clues, there is a chance to get a shadow die or a barrows die. The clue relics buffs mean that you get the maximum amount of rewards per casket, which is 6, and also rewards are 4 times as likely. This means it is approximately a 1 in 229 hard caskets to get either die. This is 400 league points if I can get one, so it would be a huge task to complete. Ooh, Amulet of Glory T. That's actually nice. That's my new best amulet. Beats out the Strength Amulet. Oh my god, an Amulet of Fury T as well. Oh my god, that's even better. That's a nice clue, actually. Like, I'll be wearing that for a little bit. Oh my god, that is super rare. It's not the third age or die that we wanted, but still, that is really cool. I'm definitely keeping that reward. We got it! We got a barrows die! Oh my god, yes! Oh my god, that's my first, what is that, master task? 400 points for that. Let's freaking go, dude! Oh my god, barrows die. And that was my second last hard casket. That is crazy. Let's open the last one. No back-to-back. We did get another collection log, which is pretty cool. Oh my god, that was so lucky. Oh my god, we got the barrows die. Oh, that is huge for points. We got the 2 master clues finished. Let's see what we got in those. 200k, that's terrible, wow. We'll reroll that into 1.3 mil. Let's open another. We got 1.3, not great. 3.7, okay. That's okay. Actually, the Dragon Helm's nice. and 700k. We did get some seeds, which kind of makes me want to keep it, but we got to reroll, right? We just have to. Ah, we got another one of those. That's too bad. We did get a seed back, rare renewal. Oh, 200 points for that. That reroll was definitely worth it. We're looking pretty good. I think it's time to actually do some bossing now. I think I have the stats to do it. So, yeah, we'll start by just doing the giant mole because that was my Reaper task that I still haven't completed, and it's almost reset. So let's get started on that. All right, that's 3 giant mole kills. Our Reaper task is done. 80 points for that. I probably should have done that a bit earlier. So just finished another Wildy event, and this is going to be a pretty big level. We already have 80 smithing, and I could probably get 80 crafting at any point. I just need to unlock the Gate of Elidness. But that is now 80 divination. So that is 2 of the 3 requirements for invention to be unlocked. And invention, I think, has quite a few league points for it. I think 200 just to complete the tutorial. So that is going to be really nice to do. And the passive for this tier is really nice. I get to pick my own Reaper task. We're a bit limited on what I can choose, but I think I'm going to go Arc Glacier. Yeah, just because I know it's pretty simple and straightforward. So we'll do that. And that is the Reaper task completed. Level 59 Slayer as well. And just completed another task, equip a bronze defender, or a defender. It did take quite a while to actually get this drop. It's a 1 in 50, but we got it, so that's 30 more points. And we're slowly working our way towards the next relic, tier 6. I think now I'm going to be doing the quests to unlock God Wars Dungeon 1. I want to try and get some Bandos gear. Might be a little bit of an improvement. But maybe before we do that, I do want a fire cape, so maybe I should take on Jad. And real quick, before we actually start this quest, I do want to just claim the Wilderness Easy achievements. I think I only had like 2 things left. One was to talk to, I believe it was Valis, so there's that. And then there was also reading the deaths list. And that is the easy wilderness tasks completed, 30 more points. But I mainly wanted to do that for a little bit of a head start on agility. Okay, there are the rewards. So we got some XP lamps. And probably going into agility. Yeah, agility is just brutal to train early, so we'll put both of them into agility. I will want to put some lamps into herblore at some point, maybe. But I was thinking the farming relic would really help me with that. So it's level 55 agility. And let's proceed with that quest. Okay, we're just about done Troll Stronghold and talk to Dungston, and I think we're done. So that unlocks God Wars Dungeon. Alright, we're nearly at the Jad wave, and honestly, fight caves are just so easy in RuneScape 3 that you can just AFK the whole thing. So I haven't really been paying much attention, because this lifesteal is absolutely insane. But we'll need to pay attention for Jad. There's actually a lot of tasks Jad has. Most of them actually, or 2 of them, being that you have to come back a second time with a fire cape and use the fire cape on Jad. But yeah, there's a lot of tasks. I think I'm going to get something like 240 points this time, and possibly another 160 if I do it a second time, which I probably will, because that's probably worth it for the points. One of these tasks is kill them without killing any of the healers, but man, these healers, they put in work. Okay, we almost got him. There we go. Took him out, and I didn't miss a prayer, so that's some of our combat task, at least, for that. So we got 60. We did kill some healers, unfortunately, so I don't think I got that combat task. But that doesn't matter. We did get the fire cape, so that's what we came in for. And it's also a task to wear a fire cape. So let's put it on. 80 more points. We're under 5,000 away to the next tier. There we go. So just wrapping up on the first few days of Leagues, it's been a ton of fun so far, and we have our sights set on the tier 6 relic, where I will likely go with perk Convention, and we're at the point where it's time to really start to get into bossing. So the next few episodes are going to be a ton of fun, and I'll see you all there.